Yo, Shanks back with another banger of a manga recommendation or manga review, whatever you want to call it. This time, we've got a manga that kind of gives off that 100 Girlfriends vibe. Is this the awakening of another Chad like Rentaru? Well, yes, maybe. Honestly, I'm not even sure I can answer that. You'll have to find out for yourself, my guy. Also, special announcement. I'm planning a very special video that's gonna drop the moment we hit 1,000 subs. So do your duty, viewers, smash that subscribe button like it owes you rent. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'm judging you silently right now. The manga starts off with our main character sitting in class when a beautiful girl walks in. The panel reads, "A fated reunion," or so it was supposed to be. Cue dramatic wind noises. Meanwhile, our MC's thoughts are going full poetic mode. There's someone I've always liked. Someone I hoped, against all odds, I'd get to see again. I never expected it would turn out like this. The manga in question is called Osananajimi wa Erabenai by Furokawa Tsukasa. It's a rom-com with a pretty distinct art style. Kinda looks like your heart got hit by a truck and then patched up with comedy glue. It actually starts with our main dude saying, "The fewer choices you have to make, the better. That way, you never need to hesitate. You can live a life free of unnecessary problems." My man really trying to live that NPC life. Meet Suzukazeyu, our main character. He's the type of guy who always leaves the house on time, but takes random routes to school, so he barely makes it on time. Just chaos energy. He's also pretty awkward, doesn't get approached for conversations, and believes friends and relationships are just messy, so he avoids them. Basically, the I'm here to study and suffer, not socialize kind of guy. One day, while taking one of his let's just vibe and walk detours, he ends up in a special place. He comes here to kill time because he likes the chill atmosphere. Also, this place holds some memories for him. But this time, plot twist, someone else is already sitting there, sipping tea like she owns the vibe. He thinks she looks like a princess, and notices she's from the same school as him. He decides to sit far away, and that's when a gust of wind says, "Yeet," and blows all the pages out of the girl's bag. She calmly goes, "What a playful wind," while our MC is just relieved she's not talking to him until she does talk to him. Man's like, "Is she talking to me?" and still replies with, "What are you doing here?" She tells him she's a transfer student and was trying to find her way to school using intuition, a GPS-free experience. But she got lost and decided to take a little break. Casual queen behavior. He tells her, "You'll be late," and she's just like, "No big deal, it's my first day." Then she pulls the classic shoujo move, grabs his hand and says, "Would you please show me the way to school?" He blushes harder than a tsundere on Valentine's Day. She apologizes for grabbing his hand, and he nervously replies, I already like someone." Another flashback mode. He remembers how his childhood friend was heading back home at the end of summer vacation. She thanked him, and he told her to wait. He didn't want her to leave, but it was inevitable. As she drives away in a car, he realizes, wait, I like her. Regret level, max. He wishes he had confessed, or at least got her contact info. Dude's living the ultimate, if only I said something arc. Back to the present. The pretty girl grins and starts teasing him. She says she likes love talk, and with that pressure, our MC just runs away like he saw his crush and his report card in the same room. She chases him while he's like, "Get someone else to take you to school." But all he hears is her yelling something about her phone being dead. Eventually, she stops running, says running is a pain, and suggests they walk instead. Our MC, still in anime protagonist denial mode, says life isn't fair, and Sonic speeds away. But guess what? She jump scares him out of nowhere. She then says, "People like you are annoying, but I don't dislike you." And he finally agrees to take her to school, but warns her, "Don't get too close." Flashback number 2 incoming. He regrets not confessing again. The pain, the trauma, the flashbacks. Then the girl says, "Oh no," while rummaging through her bag. She's lost something important. Seeing her sad face, our MC decides to help. She insists on going back to search for it, and he follows. That's just how our MC is, can't resist helping. She tells him the item is super important, like cry over it in a corner important. As she walks back with trembling legs, our MC sees her trying her best and gets yet another flashback. Yes, that's flashback number 3. This manga has more flashbacks than Naruto. Turns out, he has always been lonely. Kids even called him Lonely You. Then a girl named Karen approached him one day. She was new and asked him to play. He said, "Why me?" And she replied, "You were the first one I saw." She became his first friend, and he showed her his favorite spot, his secret. She said, "It's our secret now." Wholesome alert. He remembers wanting to be as straightforward as her. He wants no regrets when he meets her again. So now, in the present, he picks up the girl and says, "I've made my choice." Sure, it's bothersome, but the way she didn't hesitate to go back, he thought it was cool. They reach the place, and after some searching, she finally finds what she was looking for. She smiles and says, and with that, the bother is gone. Like a mini-boss was defeated. It's a charm, and our MC says, "Isn't that?" But before he finishes, she says it's something she bought with someone special. And our MC realizes, it's her. It's the same girl from my past. He shouts her name and says, "You're the one I've liked for 10 years. The girl realizes too, it's you. With a smug smile, she says, "Of course, the only one who would come here would be you." And they hug after 10 long years of separation. Cue emotional anime soundtrack. Flashback number 4, let's go. You never stopped hoping to see her again. He prayed to God to meet her again every day as they hug. She says he hasn't changed much. Then they barely make it to school. The teacher says, "We've got new students." You and Karen smile at each other. She waves at him. Then, both transfer students go to write their names on the board. But then, plot twist. Another girl walks in. She's also named Karen. Same first name. Same last name. And she introduces herself with a smile, while MC and OG Karen look at her like, huh? Did the multiverse just open? And that's how the first chapter ends. I hope you're hyped enough to check it out. And when I say it's like 100 girlfriends, I mean it. It's got that chaotic romance energy with a sprinkle of existential crisis. So will you read this manga? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, stay goofy, stay curious, and stay subbed. Peace out.